Hello and welcome to SGS Ovelrord. This tutorial will aim to teach you about how to combine your units, how to split them, and how to understand the stacking values of said units on the map. Now we do have quite a large stack over here myself. You can hover over it and see what is actually exactly within it, as well as all their different aspects. So what we're going to go ahead and do here then is put together like a little bit of a panzer force with some SS elements there, just so we can have something to move to the north ASAP. So what I'm going to go ahead and do then is click on one, and you may ask then, well, I have too many units here, how do I split them up? Because if I go ahead and take a look over here and click on the stacking value, you can see that we have 50 out of 100 here, but we would not be able to move into this region, and that is because we're above the stacking value of only 40. So what we need to go ahead and do is actually split our units up to comply with the stacking value, but also because you are going to want to split your units, you're wanting to combine them with other units elsewhere, you're essentially wanting to set up your offensive actions as well as your defensive actions. So what we're going to go ahead and do then is I'm going to press shift and hold down on these assets over here, and I'm going to go ahead and press this button over here, and this is going to allow me to create a new stack with the selected units. As you can see, I do have a new stack, and this has a total strength of 27 out of 28, as you can see. This allows you to see at a moment's glance just the strength of the units that you have here, and as well as their stacking value of 31. So what I can now go ahead and do is I can move into this region if I so wish. What I'm going to go ahead and do though is move over this way onto the road, because that's going to be quite useful. But do bear in mind that you may be able to comply with the stacking value within the actual tile itself, but as you move to the north and as you move into just situations where there are already units present, you're probably going to want to adjust that as you go. So what we could then do is, if we take the stack over here that we did make previously, is if I want to go ahead and split off the SS elements of it over here, I can go ahead and do so by pressing the same button, which was over here. And as you can see, this one would have a stacking value of 16 out of 40. This one has 15 out of 40, but you can see that we still have 31 out of 40 in the tile itself. But you can have multiple stacks, you can separate them as you wish, and that is a good thing you can do. Now to recombine them, I can go ahead and select the unit over here. So I can left click and drag. And as you can see, if I hold down over this stack, they are able to merge. And if I right click it, it doesn't show that. So only left clicking will allow you to do this. So hold that down and you can merge them once again together like so. Thank you and goodbye.